Hello, boys and girls. It is Tuesday, October 6th. We are going to go over our vocabulary. So if you would grab your vocabulary book and something to write with while I get the camera started. Go ahead and get that set up. Oh, it doesn't want to let us open it. There we go. We've got it now. All right, lots of cords. Let me move those out of the way. Right, so we are going to add to our newest words our synonyms and antonyms. Right, so we'll need a little something to write with. I'm going to find some little blue. Let's do blue. Okay. Let's go in here to convince. We're on week 4. And the word convince means to make a person agree or believe by using evidence. So what would be another word? We can say to persuade. Means you're going to make someone believe. You're going to persuade them to believe what you believe. We might have to argue our point. We might have to debate our point so that we can show our evidence. Okay? Go ahead and pause if you need to. Persuade, argue, debate. And the opposite of that would be to discourage or prevent. Okay, prevent someone from believing. We might want to confuse someone so that we don't have them understand what we're trying to do. Like, I couldn't understand what they were trying to say. It was very confusing. But if I convince you, then you know exactly what I think because I'm using evidence to make you believe what I'm believing. All right, so that's just a few for that one. If you need to, pause the video right here so that you can get those written down. Then when you unpause it, you'll be with me to do the next word. The next word is swiftly, which means moving with lots of speed. So that would be quickly or fast or even speedy. Okay? Another word that's like speedy is speedily. There we go. Okay, those are words that are like swiftly. So what would be the opposite? Slowly. That would not be very swift. Gradually. Think of any other words that we could put in there. Okay. Can't think of any that would fit that, but if you can think of one, you can write that in yours. All right, let's go to the next word. So if you need to pause so you can get those written down, go ahead and do that, please. And then come back and we will be on rely. Rely means to depend on someone or something. So depend or trust. You know that person's going to be there for you. You know that you can depend on them. You know that you can trust them. You know that you can rely on them. They will do that for you. The opposite would be doubt. You're not so sure they would be there for you. Maybe some distrust. Okay? All right, go ahead and pause if you need to. And there's everything that we've done today right there. Okay, get all of that written down. And then we're going to go to the next page. Rare. Let's get closer for this. Rare means very uncommon. So uncommon, and unusual. Something's not very common, it's uncommon, it's rare, it's unusual. So the opposite would be common or usual. Like if you say, I'm going to have the usual breakfast of cereal and toast, that might be a usual thing, not a rare thing. It'd be common. All right, go ahead and get those written down in your book, and then pause it if you need to. We're going to go to precise when you come back on. Precise means very exact. So a word that would be like precise would be exact or correct. You'd have the correct answer, the precise answer. So when we say 2 + 2 = 4, that is the precise answer. It's the exact answer. It's the correct answer. If we said 2 + 2 = 5, well, that would be just making a guess. You're not actually taking the objects and adding them up, or an estimate. If I said, like in our morning work yesterday, we had to round to the nearest 10 and then add. So if I just looked at the numbers and gave an estimate, that wouldn't be a precise answer. It'd be a close to answer. All right, so those are your words for that side. Make sure you have everything written in here because you will be allowed to use this book on Friday during our vocabulary test. There's everything right there. And then we will fill in our sentences tomorrow. And then we will do our wow words and our picture dictionary on Thursday. And then Friday we have our test on the last 10 words. All right, I'll put this away and I will see you over in our grammar lesson. Go ahead and come back over here. So I will see you in our grammar lesson. So go ahead and grab your grammar book and your little plastic note, your plastic folder, and a glue stick and scissors, and I'll see you there.